Good evening and bloody welcome to Summer Night Murder Mystery Sinking Island, even though it's fall. So, let's continue, and this time I have saved the game, fortunately. So, let's load that. Jack Norm, using the photo of Walter Jones' face and Hubert and Nolan's testimony, is persuaded that Jones' death was not accidental but very much criminal. Thanks to several traces and material elements left around the death of Walter Jones, he was able to determine those present on the Turtles Belvedere on the evening of the crime: Baena, Lorenzo, and Hubert and Nolan. That night, Baena and Walter Jones fought, and Baena is in all likelihood responsible for Jones' fall onto the rocky beach. The scratches, the fingernail, and the tumultuous footprints around the Belvedere confirm to Norm this hypothesis. The arrival of the coroner's report turns everything upside down. Walter Jones was killed by a gunshot, thus Baena seems to be innocent. Nolan used it to open Walter Jones' safe and to collect his testimony. What? Used it to open Walter Jones? Okay. There seems to be some missing text there. And to collect his testimonial arrangements. Sonia and Billy caught him in the act, and as proven by objects found in her bag, she took everything. The safe contained all of the things needed for the future marriage between Walter Jones and Baena. A marriage which if it had taken place would have disinherited all of Jones' grandchildren for Baena's profit. By comparing the compatible calibers with the bullet that killed Jones and discovering the powder traces which showed the rifle's recent use, Norm was able to establish that the crime weapon was a Blazer carbine with telescope belonging to Walter Jones' very own collection. The shot was fired from the library window, as proven by the shards of wood found on the windowsill, which came from the crime weapon. This coincides perfectly with the autopsy report, which establishes that the shot was fired from a great distance. It is a lot of text to read, so I might not read it the next time, at least not if anything new haven't happened. So in the previous episode we gained access to Walter Jones' apartment, and we took a look into the safe right over here, which were empty, and Coolio went in with us. He went around the corner, so let's go and see what he is up to. He said that he only wanted to get in here in order to look at the apartment, but who knows?
You like the painting, it seems. I don't really like this piece. Each to his own tastes.
I am a fisherman, and I don't know paintings well, Jack Norm.
I didn't disturb you, Coolio.
Huh? No, you are not disturbing me, Jack Norm.
I think he's up to something fishy. No pun intended. But I don't know what. Ah, I see. This seems like an elevator, I would guess, or a lift, or whatever you should call it. I think it is a hidden entrance to the chapel that is only accessible through Walter Jones' apartment. So I think that this is some kind of an elevator, and you should probably press a button, or maybe it got something to do with this picture over here. Yeah, perhaps you are able to press that sign there. I don't see anything else that can be activated. So let's talk to Coolio
I need you to enlighten me on a point.
and talk to him about Walter Jones' speech.
The items deposited in Walter Jones' safe clearly indicate that had he not been murdered, the marriage with Baina would have taken place and the heirs would all have been deprived of the estate.
The death of old Jones is not a good deal for me, Jack Norm. Baina and Walter Jones were to have married in the chapel of the tower. Walter Jones called it the Chapel of Anna Jones. It is a very secret place. Now, Walter Jones is dead, and no one else can go into the chapel. Yes, this is really a bad situation. I had ordered flowers and sheets for the altar. I had also invited my friends, as well as a shaman, for the ceremony. It was a marriage that would have settled everything properly, Jack Norm. Now everyone is going to lose a lot of money.
Where is this chapel you're talking about?
It is hidden in Jones's tower, near his suite, I think. But only Jones himself knew how to get in.
I thank you for your help.
Okay. That is the chapel that I talked about. And I think you should gain access to the chapel by activating this elevator here. It's not very well hidden. So I think that this is an elevator to the chapel. Let's talk to him again if we are able to.
Just one question. I won't be here for long. Excuse me, I am distracted.
No,
I have what I
we can't
need.
talk
See you
to
later.
him anymore. So let's try to activate this sign. Something happened, but Coolio is in the way, so I don't see whatever is here. It is a light. Yeah, perhaps I can unlock the drawers in Walter Jones' desk that is in his office if I press that flashing light. It didn't happen much, did it? Coolio is in the way. Why doesn't he move? Okay, well, I think that I pressed... it was still flashing, I don't know. I think that... Well, there is something that you have to do with that flashing light, but Coolio is kinda in the way. So, where else can I go? Let's go this way first. Oh, so he got a little pool right here in his apartment. It kinda looks like stairs here. Seems like it is a staircase, but I don't seem to be able to walk up here, so I don't think that I can do anything here. No, I can't seem to. Well, now he's moved. No. No, I don't think I can do anything in here. So let's head back and explore the rest of the apartment. Okay, so this is his bedroom. It's a very open apartment. Oh, here is something. I think it was a picture frame. I don't think I can do anything else here. That's a safe. I have already looked at that. Here we go. It's some kind of letter, perhaps? Something like that. I don't think there is anything else that I can do here. Nah. I think I have found... Yeah, that was a safe. I think I have found the things that can be found in here. So let's take a look on the new clues. We got some new documents. Didn't I find a picture frame as well? I think it was a picture frame at least, but well, anyway, let's take a look on the documents here. This is a gold wheelchair 2005 manual. A manual explaining the operations for Walter Jones' wheelchair and the remote control, normally fixed on the wheelchair. This remote control disappeared from the crime scene. Okay. So someone had control over Jones' wheelchair. So let's take a look on the manual. The electronic, autonomous and ergonomic gold wheelchair 2005 has been equipped with the latest improvements in the ergonomics of the handicap ISO 453454 New York as requested by Mr. Walter Jones. The following functions are also regulated via the mini-programming keyboard on the right-hand arm seat's remote control, which controls the optimal position of the sculpted headrest to assure a perfect head support, equipped with an anti-toppling device. The height of the electric jack leg rests equipped with an anti-toppling device. The seated cushion's height, suppleness and comfort. The positions of the seat and electric jack seat back. The armrest oversleeves comfort and width. The shock absorbers comfort and suppleness. The orientation and inclination of the lights. So that thing got lights as well. Length in centimeter. Maximum height 145 centimeters. Maximum width 130 centimeters. Maximum depth 150 centimeters. Seat interior dimensions 74 times 80 centimeters. Seat back height 96 centimeters. Wheel circumference 125 centimeters. So this is the gold wheelchair 2005. Original order designed by Herb Deckhart for Mr. Walter Jones. So this is a custom made wheelchair. The electronic, autonomous and ergonomic gold wheelchair 2005, made for persons with reduced mobility, was designed to satisfy all functional requirements. Its propulsion is assured by a Type RB9000 silent electric motor supplied by 4 rechargeable 12-volt storage batteries kept underneath the removable seat. Its ergonomic remote control for automatic piloting is located on the left-hand armrest and is equipped with a push button for start, stop, pause of electric motor functions. So yeah, by using the remote control, you can control the wheelchair's movements. So that is probably what someone did, but Walter Jones was shot, so I don't know if the one who controlled the wheelchair were the same person as who were shooting him, because he was shot at a great distance, and I don't think that the person who shot him could have also controlled the wheelchair. But that might explain why there were a chaotic pattern of footprints at the Tortoise Belvedere, because if the person who steered Walter Jones' wheelchair steered it towards the cliffs, then maybe Baena tried to stop the wheelchair from going to the cliff side there. Yeah, it's just some thoughts that came to mind right now. But let's continue reading. A directional joystick for the wheels coupled with forward and backward movements. A 3-speed regulation handle. Micro movements, medium speed, optimal speed connected to the ABS cervical brake. So this was really a top of the art wheelchair. A button to block the centralized front-back ABS and directional wheels. An on-off switch for lights. A release mechanism for the photoelectronic infrared cell, permitting remote control of the electronic sensors. Okay. For inferior and exterior equipment such as elevators, doors, diverse mechanisms, etc. Okay, I don't quite get that, but alright then. A mini keyboard for wheelchair programming. So you can also program the wheelchair? Is that correct? Maybe someone programmed the wheelchair to go to the cliffs and stop there. Maybe, I don't know. Well, anyway, let's take a look on the second document here. Agreement for social domiciliation of the Jones Company in the Maldives. A document according social domiciliation to the Jones Company in the Maldives. Okay, so it is I guess that's the one that sent the message or the document. Commercial Court of the Maldives Republic, and there is some kind of address there. It's from Saleh Island in the Maldives, and it is posted to Mr. Samuel Walter Jones on Segura Island, Jones Tower in the Maldives. Saleh, December 10th, 2005. Reference number 646546 5 MN454. A request for physical domiciliation of foreign commercial companies. Dear Sir, further to your request, as well as to the regularization of your neutralization file, we inform you of the favorable decision by the Commercial Court of the Maldives Republic's judge on December 3rd, 2005. According the Jones Company, which you represent, the right to be included in the commercial company register, election privilege to your headquarters on our territory. Your company's headquarters has been registered at the following address: Jones Company, Segura Island, Jones Tower, BP 35446 Maldives. Please accept the expression of our most distinguished sentiments. Clerk of the Court, Guni Sabu. Okay, so I didn't quite get the meaning of this document. But okay. Let's take a look on Walter Jones Maldivian Nationality Agreement. Okay. A document according Walter Jones Maldivian nationality. So he wanted to be a Maldivian yeah, you know, I lost the word. A Maldivian well, you know what, you know the word I'm trying to look for. Occupant. I think that's the word I was looking for. Well, anyway, let's take a look on the letter here. It's from Civil Status and Marriage Office, Saleh Major Office, Plaza de la Republic, Saleh Island, Maldives. To Mr. Samuel Walter Jones, Segura Island, Jones Tower in the Maldives. Saleh Mayor's Office, November 30th, 2005. Reference: naturalization procedure number, and there is a number there which I think it is the same number as in the previous letter. Dear Sir, further to Commission session on the Saleh Court's naturalization of foreign nationals held on November 22nd, 2005, I inform you of the favorable decision made regarding your naturalization demand. In order for us to be able to establish the Maldives national passport that you have requested, please pass by our office and sign the nationality engagement as well as the registration documents for your file. Please accept the expression of our most distinguished sentiments. The Bureau Chief, Tom Kana. Okay, I quite didn't get this letter as well, but I think that he wants to be a Maldivian occupant or resident or whatever you should call it. Okay, so that were the documents. Yeah, I'm looking on this puzzle piece here. What's a shame that W. Jones wore around his neck stolen, if so by whom? I think it was stolen by Hubert Nolan, because the key was found in his safe. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Hubert Nolan is the one who took the the key from Walter Jones' chain, but I am missing a piece of evidence. I think I'm missing that declaration right there. As you can see, the progress bar haven't filled up completely, so that is something that we have to look into. But first, let's take a look if we can find. No, I picked up. I thought it was a picture frame that stood right there, but it don't seem to. Oh, I'm walking. It don't seem to have been a picture frame then, and I don't see any more material clues or something like that. So it was probably that gold wheelchair manual that I picked up, because I don't seem to have found anything else. Okay then, so what to do now? What to do now? I don't think that I can do anything else in Walter Jones' apartment here. Okay, so let's head back and see if Coolio is still around. Yeah, he is, and he is blocking this right here because it seems to be a button that is flashing red. I did press it, but nothing happened, at least not that I know of. But just in case, let's head back to Walter Jones' apartment and see if maybe pushing that red flashing button or whatever it was have managed to activate the drawers in Walter Jones' office. So let's head over to his office and see if we can be able to unlock the drawers right here. Now it's still flashing, and nothing happens when I press the flashing button there.
Strange, these drawers are closed and there's no obvious keyhole.
Yeah, there is no obvious keyhole. Just in case, let's see if we can use Walter Jones' key.
I can't do this.
Nah,
This is not possible.
I don't think
I definitely forgot something.
that is the
This is not
correct
working.
way to open these drawers here.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Nah. Okay, so let's head back to the library and see if we are able to unlock something by
Books on animal painters.
using the
Books on very different subjects. In
books
English,
here.
in German, in French. There's a Spanish one here. It's strange for someone as organized as Walter Jones.
There's a Spanish one here, he says. So the Spanish book, I think that we need to somehow activate the Spanish book, and judging by the title, I don't think that any of these books up here got something to do with the puzzle, but it seems that we are able to pull out books here, and I think that we are only able to pull out one book, so I think that we should pull out the Spanish book, and I'm not totally sure what the Spanish book is, but I think that this one, Todo Tiene dos lados, doesn't that sound Spanish? I think it does. Dino Brugero is the writer, so let's pull out that book. And now I am pretty lost because I was hoping that something would happen when I pulled out that book, but it didn't. So let's see if we can place the key here now. Vayan sin miedo, Sanchez Fronteras. Perhaps that is Spanish. Vayan sin miedo, todo tiene dos lados. I'm not that good at Spanish, so I really don't know what book is Spanish. But I think that either this book right here, Vayan sin miedo by Sanchez Fronteras, or that book right here, Todo tiene dos lados, from by Dino Brugero, is Spanish. I don't think there is any other Spanish book here. Was Faust a Spanish author? I'm not sure. And I don't think that there are any other Spanish books here. I think that this book right here is a little different from the other books, as well as this one actually. Goethe Faust. My theory is that the bookcase or the books have something to do with the button in Walter Jones' suite, as well as the button in Walter Jones excuse me, in Walter Jones' office, that they are somehow connected with each other. So if I pull out the right book and push a button, I think that I might be able to activate something, either the elevator or unlocking the drawers in Walter Jones' office. So that is my theory. Vayan sin miedo. That kinda sounds like Spanish, doesn't it? So let's keep that book pulled out, and I need to get the key back in the inventory. So let's head back towards Walter Jones' suite and see if we are able to press that button. I think it's on the 20th floor, isn't it? Now he's resting.
I had the impression that I was interrupting.
Okay.
It's you, Jack Norm. You see, I was taking a nap.
Okay, so that is also a place to take a nap in, I guess. It's a pretty weird place, though. Let's
What
talk to
is it?
him.
What do you want, Jack Norm?
Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need.
Obviously
See you later.
nothing. But now I should be able to take a closer look here. As you can see, there is a button right there. I'm not sure if the picture is hiding anything. I don't think so, because I can't seem to be able to do anything with the picture. But let's push this button right here, and absolutely nothing happens. That's pretty creepy. I just noticed that Coolio is sitting right there. Okay, so well, nothing happens when I press the button there. No, absolutely nothing at all. So I might have pulled out the wrong book. So let's head back up to Walter Jones' apartment. No, I'm at his office. Or at least the library. Well, let's just head back to Walter Jones' office here and see if we can activate the button that is right over here. Okay. No, nothing happens.
Strange, these drawers are closed and there's no obvious keyhole. Strange, these drawers are closed and there's no
I think
obvious
that I am
keyhole.
onto something. I just don't know how I should gain access to the elevator and to the drawers right there. I did pull out the book. Maybe it wasn't the correct one though. So let's take a look on the
Books on
bookshelf
very different
again.
subjects. In English, in German, in French. There's a Spanish one here. It's strange for
I
someone as
think that is a
organized as Walter
clue
Jones.
that there is a Spanish one, but I don't seem to have pulled out the correct book, so let's pull out this one, Todo Tieme dos Lados, because I think that sounds pretty Spanish. Or maybe this one, Zapatismo no Murillo by Pedro Norte. I don't know, maybe that's more Italian. Zapatismo no Murillo by Pedro Norte. Pedro, however, that kind of sounds like Spanish. Or maybe it's a Faust book right there that I should pull out. Well, let's just head back down to Walter Jones' suite and see if we can push the button. And I will soon have to end the episode, I think. Yes, I have to do that pretty soon, but let's just see if we can work this thing out. No, that wasn't the correct book either. If my theory is correct, that is. Maybe I wrong about this, but I think that they are somehow connected. Yesterday when I played, I took a look on the, well, let's just head into the office again. I took a look on a walkthrough, so I cheated a bit yesterday. I don't want to do that right now though, but I feel that maybe I should take another look on the walkthrough, because I am pretty stuck right now and I want to be able to solve this crime.
Books on very different subjects. In English, in German, in French. There's a Spanish one here. It's strange for
I'm not
someone as
gonna give up
organized as Walter
just
Jones.
yet. I think that we need to interrogate Hubert Nolan about some things that we found out about yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the Faust book. I don't think that Faust was a Spanish writer though. But let's just give it a try and head back to the to Walter Jones' apartment. And if this doesn't work, I don't know how I should gain access to the elevator or whatever it is that is around here. No, nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. Just for the sake of it, let's head back up to Walter Jones' office and see if by pulling out the Faust book we can gain access to the drawers in his office. I don't think that we will be able to do that though, because it feels like I have tried to pull out every single book. I don't think that I actually have, but it feels like that, and it is just boring to not be able to get past. So I will end the episode here, and in the next episode we will talk to some people, especially Hubert Nolan, because I am very curious about what he got to say about the key and things like that. So until next time, thank you so much for watching and have a good night.